latest on Cicadageddon. Here's Brian and Larry with your cicada update on Washington's Mall, WMAL.
All right, Larry, I went out on my own cicada expedition. I decided that I needed to have first-hand information so I could come here and talk authoritatively about the cicada situation in the greater Washington area, and I have seen the cicadas. I've sent you pictures of them. You can no longer deny that the cicadas exist because they are there by the hundreds and hundreds of thousands, by the millions. 600 cicadas for every man, woman, and child on the East Coast. I have seen them. I was in Manassas. They were everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Couldn't even. Wait, what were you doing in Manassas?
I was there for a soccer tournament.
So how did they possibly play soccer with all those cicadas all over the place?
It was very distracting. Very distracting. But as soon as I got there...
weren't they slipping and falling on them as they were running down the field?
No, because they're in the tree line. They're in the trees. They're in the tree, not on the field, on the trees.
Oh, I see. So they weren't everywhere.
But I will tell you,
so they weren't everywhere.
They were everywhere in the trees.
Okay.
I mean, literally. There. I looked at one tree, and as far as you could see up the tree, nothing but little cicadas crawling up the tree with their little beady red eyes.
You couldn't see the bark of the tree.
Well, you could see the bark.
So it wasn't literally everywhere.
Literally
so
everywhere.
You said literally,
but
you
here's
actually
the thing.
meant figuratively.
I did notice that in the cooler areas of the forest, deep inside the forest, they have not yet emerged.
Well, Alex Baldinger...
So they still are going to come.
Alex Baldinger in the Washington Post has figured out that the Cicada Brood 2 is not listening to Jamie Whitten every morning here on the 5s every 10 minutes because they're having trouble with the traffic crossing from the Beltway into D.C. because they're nowhere to be seen in the Capitol. They're just hanging out there in Manassas because they're afraid of the traffic. So, Jamie, can you please let us know here?
What?
Can the cicadas make it to the Capitol here? Because I live in D.C. and I haven't seen one darn cicada.
Nope. Can't get there.
There you go. There it is.
You just wait.